They say racing drivers make their own luck. They also have to cultivate their own racing surface. Wet, sticky clay which has to be packed down like plasticine. It all takes time, but last night's front-runners George Tatnall and Gary Rush thought the battleground for the Winfield Series final was a bonus for the fast men.
The track's going to be very fast. It's coming in pretty good. We thought it might have been a little bit slick with the hot weather you've had today, but the boys that have prepared the track have put a hell of a lot of water in it, and it will come in really good.
I think it's going to work out real good, Mike. It was just pretty quick in hot laps, and I think it's going to work out pretty good by the end of the night. It looks like it's got a nice cushions building up, and that'll help us fast guys up the top, you know.
You could have thrown a blanket over the top 4 qualifiers. Rush, the quick time man, at 12.84 seconds, 2 100ths faster than Max Dumsney, with Tatnall and Brett Lacey stopping the clocks at 13.06 to share row 2.
Gary's read it the best so far, and Max, and I know it's still a long way to go. We've got 30 laps, and the way it is now, Gary's sitting on the pole, Max is the outside, and Brett and I are on the second row. So it's the top 4 drivers of the series, so it should be a very interesting race.
3 qualifying heats aided the adrenaline flow for spectators. The first brought together Tatnall and Rush from the back mark. The tacky racetrack aided the early tearaways, though geriatric George was playing the role of enforcer effectively. A clash between Terry Becker and Joe Madsen put them directly in the path of Rush, who popped a tyre after brushing their machines. Heat 2 produced some spirited stuff between Johnny Walsh and Max Dumsney as they charged through the traffic. The result, though, going in favour of early tearaway, Keith Stewart. The final heat was the attention-getter of the evening. Dennis Farr bolted to the front early, while backmarker Brett Lacey found himself under siege from Bruce White. White made a bold move on Lacey, caught a wheel and endoed his Chevy into the concrete wall in the biggest possible way. Officials took several minutes to release him from the wreck, but laconic Bruce could still muster a smile.
I don't know about their ultimate ride. They're a good ride when they go well, but that wasn't exactly what I'd call the ultimate ride. It might be the ultimate finish to this night's racing for me, but I'm not terribly impressed with the situation.
The 25-lap Winfield Series finale saw Gary Rush bolt to the front of the green, with Lacey and Tatnall immediately squabbling about second place. It looked like Rush by a country mile, but an overlapped car bounced into his path 5 laps into the race, tearing the front end out of his machine. Rush injured his leg in the accident. Tatnall was out after being innocently involved, and that left Melbourne's Brett the Jet Lacey in total command. A series win was his for the keeping, but alas, his engine let go, and John Walsh charged to the front in the Coca-Cola entry, and that's where he stayed. At the finish, Walsh was 20 metres clear of Dennis Farr, Bob Tunks and Bob Blacklaw. A $4,000 payoff to Walsh and the Winfield Series final to Galloping GT.
The track was great, the car was fantastic, and it was just a bit unlucky for the other guys in front. The race was going to be won at the end, and that's the way it happened.
Now, you've got to come clean with your age, finally.
28th of April we turned 49. I'm very proud of it.
Well, you're almost a bicentennial project for this year. How hard was that one to set out?
Oh, it was pretty hard. I was more or less concentrating on what Brooke was doing, and a few of the boys started yelling and jumping up and down when Brett breathed the engine. It's not the way we like to win them, but it wasn't the way we wanted to go out either. So it's just racing, and you know, Brett's benefited by our misfortunes, and we've benefited by his, but it's bad luck when Gary goes out like he did, and you know, us and Brett, you know, it's just, but that's racing. That's what Speedway's all about.
Well, commiserations to all those, but did the right man win the series?
Oh, I think he did. I think he's been brilliant all year.